Hello and welcome to Clay to Canopy, the show where I attempt to make just about everything from the ground up. And welcome to the Don't Wake the Dragon Interior Makes series. Today I am going to be making a table runner, for lack of a better word, to put that serviceware set that I made onto the window side, little ledge of the inside of the dragon. So come on, let's do this. Old school. I love books. I especially love making books, like crafting type books. I like to order used books online just so that I have something that I can flip through. And I picked up two of these books ages ago. These two books that are basically stash books, fat quarter books, little projects to make with your excess stash of scraps and with fat quarters. I was browsing through thinking about what I wanted to do for the table runner, and I found two patterns that I really liked. Hang on a minute, I gotta let a cat in the door. Alright, so I found these two patterns. I really like this running triangle idea, and I thought that I'd have two running triangles coming in from the two sides, and then in the center I liked this pattern. This circle in the center of a little squarish looking thing. So I think I'm going to combine the two. This is going to be the center of my table runner, and then these triangles are going to be running down the side. I will keep this the black and white fabric. Thankfully I have all of that black cotton that I was going to use for the exterior of the dragon. This will be my black and white fabric against the black background, solid black. This middle square I think I'm going to do in green. The four sections in a little bit of green, and the center circle, maybe I'll do that in holy fabric with some green underneath it. So yeah, I'm gonna get busy on cutting up my pieces. The first thing I need to cut are gonna be all of my triangles to hunt down some pieces. I think I want to keep these full size triangles. It's just gonna make life easier. So I'm gonna go through my scraps and see what I can find. I've done some measurements. I have 13.5 inches in depth. I'm gonna do a little bit of factoring. This triangle is not gonna take up the full length. I will have a little bit of an edge. I'm gonna play with a little bit of measurements and then move on through my stash here and start picking fabric. Pro tip, apply some blue tape to your mat board to help you mark out your guidelines. And here we go. This is not helpful. Okay, I cut up my 10 triangles and I have marked out what I think is the right template. My math might be off. In the end, I needed an 1.5 inch border on each of these sides of the triangles. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up. I need 20 of these triangular sort of, I guess they're not really triangles. They're something like a triangle sort of shape. And where is my seam allowance? All right, I'm gonna lose 1 inch on the triangle, which brings me down to 15. And then I'm gonna lose 1 inch on either side, which brings me down to 14. So yeah, we can cut off the excess. It is what it is. I'm gonna leave these and then continue cutting these, and I'll have a little bit of extra just in case I need to trim something somewhere else. It's all good. I'm gonna cut up my greens. I think this is okay, this combination. The problem I'm having is that I have this kind of cooler ocean green happening in the color of the mica, and actually it's the green I prefer. However, the green in the glass for the window is a little bit more of a warmer green. So to kind of pull it all together, I have to mix up my greens. I'm gonna go with a square of each of these, and then I have a plan for one strip of each next to the center part here. So that's what I'm cutting next. Oh, can I have this? Come on, baby. Give me this one. Okay. Yeah, but that doesn't really help much. Okay. I'm gonna need this one. Okay, go sit on this fabric. There we go. Okay. Yes, baby. Yeah, that's a good place for you to sit. Okay. Then here we go. We're off. We're off to have this one. Mom, it's not gonna. I gotta do this work, baby. I know. Okay. Well, now. What a boo. my top piece is fully assembled. I have some leftover batting, but it's a little bit short, so I'm gonna make it stretch anyway because I have it. I might as well use it. I think I can maybe put in a little bit of a seam somewhere unnoticeable. I have to cut a large piece of backing to go along the backside of just this plain black fabric. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Normally I would go crazy top stitching this with a very dominant stitch, like my blanket stitch, so you'd see it. But the dragon is very angular, very straight lined, and does not have, even though there's a lot of patterns, doesn't really have a lot of that stitching quality. So I'm just going to use a straight stitch to do my tacking down, and I'm going to follow only my lines of what I have going on here, and that will give me my top quilting to lock my pieces in place. I'm adding in, I have some silver bias tape that I'm just cleaning up the edges with, and I'm just going along and installing that around my edge. Hopefully I don't have too much movement because this is a little bit stretchy, but I need to do something to clean up the edge. I had already planned this rather than doing a fold over. I thought it would be nice to have some kind of decorative element going around it. Stretchiness is not very easy to work with. Alright y'all, I was really not happy with the border, so thankfully I did find some other bias tape, but it's in green, and I went over all of the edges with that, and it's pretty much done. If I can get this little monkey off of it. All that's left is to load this up into the dragon, get it in place, make sure it actually fits, didn't do a fit check. And yeah, so let's go do that. Let's go load it up. Oh, it looks so good, so good, so good. I'm happy with this. Yeah. Let's have a go at what it looks like with the serviceware. Yeah, I definitely think I want just a basket that's gonna fit in for those. I don't know. I kind of like want to see this like. Serviceware galore. I am really happy with the way that this table runner turned out, and I'm really happy with this poly fabric over the satin. This is definitely going to come into use in some other projects in the future. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. This looks really great. I'm happy with the outcome, and I'm gonna call this video here. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. Stick around to watch the rest of the interior makes projects to fill this space. And remember, don't wake the dragon.